You've been on the staff, obviously.
Been on the staff, yep. Just got out of teaching a few years ago. Got into ministry, and as I'm in ministry, I just realized like how much I love kids and need to be with kids, and realized I was called to coach. And so just had to work through the process, got back on staff, and it just kind of worked out where I could take over again. So.
What's it been like just being back and running a program again?
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy I like the organization part of it. Just kind of being the guy that gets to steer the direction of the program and what we're teaching kids, which I think is the most important thing, not just the game of football, but things beyond that. And so to me, I just love that part of coaching.
How's the team going to be? Obviously, a strong season last year, maybe a player or two away from moving on in the postseason.
Yeah.
How are the guys going to be this year?
So just looking at them, we talked about this. We're young and inexperienced. Right now we've got 5 sophomores up playing with us, and we had our scrimmage last night, and we were really happy with the way that the guys played. I feel like it's a really good team that we have. We don't have like individuals to focus on. We had 3 backs that carried the ball well last night. Quarterback played well. We're too deep up front. When our second group came in offensively, we felt like we didn't take a step back last night in our scrimmage. So we're really happy with where we're at right now. And we talked last night, just told the guys that one good day doesn't make a season. So we're going to focus on getting better. We watched film this morning, and we have some things that we need to improve on for next week.
You guys aren't looking to use that, maybe younger as a crutch. I mean, with this program is kind of established.
Yeah, I hope not. So our standards are high. We know that starting with Coach Peters and Coach Burkaw years ago, they put a lot of time and effort into building the program. So our kids understand the tradition and kind of their responsibility to carry that forward. At the same time, they don't want to have pressure of living up to that, but just know like this is your turn. And we've had a lot of guys just really show us that it's going to be a fun season.
What's the class breakdown, seniors, juniors?
So we're 11 seniors, so that would put us about 15 or so juniors, and then 5 sophomores up is what we have right now. So
I guess just new look for you guys in the sense it's a new league as well.
Yeah,
That's maybe the most glaring thing from the GLAC, which is a league you guys have really had success now, maybe a step up in the CAAC.
Right.
How excited are you guys just to kind of challenge yourself?
Well, yeah, so one thing that we talked about with our guys is it's really going to prepare us for playoffs. Seeing the level of play, similar to when Olivet went to the KVA years ago, when they started the level of football just stepped up, and every game we played, we had to be ready no matter what the record of the other team was. And this is very similar to that. We're just great coaching all over the conference, and great athletes, really physical football. So it'll be an adjustment for our kids, and our kids are excited for the challenge.
Is that advantageous for you guys, even if you take some lumps in that early division and league to start that? Like you said, it can kind of help you down the road.
Helps you grow, yeah, absolutely, because you don't grow as much without adversity, right? We all know that, and we go through it. So I think I told our guys we will find out where our weak spots are for sure, and we will make it an effort to get better at those spots where we need to. So yeah, it'll definitely show us where we need to improve.
I'm sure, though, even new conference, still expectations don't change. You're looking to take the conference, huh?
Well, our expectation is to compete as hard as we can every week. So win or lose, we want to be satisfied with how we play and growth from week to week. Yes, we want to win, but we also have the realization, like, just tough football programs, and you always learn more from a loss than you do a win. And I was on the staff back in 2010 when we played at Ford Field, and we were 7-2 going into the playoffs, and we learned a lot from those 2 losses that we had. And so, win or lose, we want to compete at a high level. That's the expectation here.
I guess just the excitement level for week 1, that and confidence. Where are you guys at now, 12, 13 days out? Yeah,
so I think coming off the scrimmage last night, we have a lot of confidence with the way we performed last night. Like I said, what I told our guys after our scrimmage last night is I think we have a really good team. We have guys at every position that we like, and even with some quality depth in there too. So just going into the season, always want to stay healthy, which we had one injury last night that hopefully it's not as bad as it looked. So we want to stay healthy, but I think just we're feeling good about where we are in the process. We're running something a little different offensively, and I think our kids executed it really well last night.
So I guess just another season here. What's just the excitement level for you guys, just getting back to playing football?
Kind of just last year I was out of game 2, and then this year's just nice to be out there with my friends and be able to play one last season.
So you missed all last year after you went down?
Yeah.
I guess how tough was that recovery process and just standing there sideline wanting to get back?
Oh, it was pretty rough. I just see like things happen and just wish I was out there.
How is this team going to look different this year? Obviously, I mean, you guys weren't many plays away from kind of making a run in the postseason a year ago. How is this team going to be different from they were last year?
It's a whole new system, running a different offense, and then just I wouldn't say we had many like players return from last year, a couple of seniors, but it's a lot new running back, new quarterback. Just see what happens.
Brock obviously did his thing last year. Now Gabe kind of doing his thing. How does the program look different, if at all?
Just say like different script, like running faster, like practice looks a little different than all the plays.
You guys now playing in a new league, I mean, you guys kind of ran the GLAC for a while.
Yeah.
Now being, I think, a step up in the CWAC, do expectations change at all?
No, we still want to be top team in the league, but it's nice to have like a challenge more than going to playoffs ready for those tougher teams.
Gabe was talking about how that will help you guys down the road, at least prepare for the playoffs. Do you guys see it as that, even if you take some lumps early in the year, playing tougher teams to start?
Yeah, it's nice to, if we see them, then we know we can handle that.
I guess just last year, how eager are you guys to kind of just one up what you did last year? I mean, do you feel you guys can get back to that point at least?
Yeah, I feel like always been that hump, that first playoff game. It'd be really nice to just get over that at least and then keep going from there.
What is it now, less than a week out for the opener?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the excitement level at this point now when you get to this point?
Pretty exciting, just, I don't know, like, kind of get those butterflies, you know, before the first kickoff, and then it's like, everything's away.